you're quadriplegic.
Right.
Okay, so you're quadriplegic. And why did you become like this?
Because I mainly wasn't following instructions when God was trying to warn me to back off from eating unhealthy foods and going and running around different places. Even though I was saved, he was got to the point where he had to stop me from doing a lot of things I was doing. So I look at it as God showed me His grace in the fact that even though I don't deserve to be alive, but He kept me alive anyway. Because I know the fact that when I was on the bed and I felt myself beginning to die, I was pretty much just getting myself prepared to go, and him telling me, he said, no, it's not your time. He says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you through this, and I'm going to destroy you. And when I came to, the first things out of my mouth was, Lord, I hear you loud and clear. So started getting my mind right, and I know now what grace really is all about.
So you had to learn to talk again. You had to learn to eat.
Right? I lost the ability to breathe on my own. I had to be put on a resuscitating tube that was down my throat, and they had to feed me by a tube through my nose going into my stomach. And
that was for 4 months.
Well, it was actually more than 4 months because I spent 4 months in the ICU. And then as I started to get better, I left from Baptist Hospital and went to Brooks Rehabilitative. And they went to rehabilitate me. I started getting better. But then when I got to Brooks Bartram, something happened where my muscles started spasming real bad. So they give me something for it, and it kind of made me kind of spacey. So they had to leave me from there. I ended up having to go back to Baptist South, and I was going to do therapy with them.
Okay. So what have you learned during this experience? Now that you're in a nursing home, you can't feed yourself, you can't bathe yourself just because you didn't listen to God. What have you learned?
I learned it's best to listen to Him because He wants what's best for you. It may seem like He's trying to ruin your fun, but He wants you to have fun, but in a healthy way. And a lot of things that people think is fun is really not healthy for them. This is why a lot of people are finding themselves in real bad situations.
So what advice would you tell someone that is not following God's instruction?
Is that when God starts to give you warning signs? Because people were telling me that I had hypertension, and it's because at the time I never was sick, so I never really paid much attention to it. But just goes to show how fragile life really is if you're not paying attention to what God's trying to tell you. He was trying to warn me to keep me from getting in this situation. And I still believe He's not finished yet because He's making things still restoring me because I noticed that there's certain things that are starting to return because I lost all functionality of my right side, but I'm starting to get the neurological feeling back in my right side.
Okay, wonderful. So God is awesome.
Right.
And you're a
And he's
living
real.
testimony.
And he's real.
Yes, he is. 100%.